Welcome back, operators. I am Leonidas. This is Nucleares 2.0, patch 177, episode 3. So, in the last episode, I was running around. All the purchases were made. We finished getting stuff installed and constructed. Made a couple major mistakes where I had to actually start a new game and kind of blend it into this one, patch it in, as it were. So, yes, since I left you last, there were a few things that I cleaned up. A lot of mistakes in the last one, and so it might be a boring episode to watch. But if you want to see, even a person who has a little experience, go through some of the stuff. If nothing else, you'll learn what not to do. But since I turned that off, there was a couple things that I cleaned up. We finished filling our 2 tanks, so I turned off these valves. I actually turned on this one and filled up the cleaning water tank. Also, I would like to brag that I got these pretty close to 100. These 2 I got pretty close. This one I was a little short, but that's okay. Turn those back off. These 2 I did not. Overfilled these guys. This one needs to be more down here, and this one doesn't really matter, but I was aiming more for about 40. So those guys got overfilled. That's fine. This one is still filling up. I've turned off the manual valve, so won't have to worry about those anymore. I went out into the chemicals room, into the Hobbit door, reset all the switches there, just for my own OCD. Let's see, ordered our second generator, right? Because we couldn't do that the day before, so we ordered it, and it is on the way. And I guess I have a couple things on the way. And AO finished his maintenance report. I was kind of surprised. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but that's still more money than I want to spend because I need to leave a little bit extra just in case other things break. So the last couple things that we need to do before we get going, because now in this episode what we're going to do is start up. We're going to get going and humming and cranking. Hopefully we haven't messed anything up. By we, I mean I. No, I'm going to drag you guys down with me. So I do those so the doors open automatically. I don't have to push the button every time. We got our resistor banks installed. We need to install the resistors themselves. We also need to flip on the transformer. And I bought 2 of them. The reason I bought 2 loops was so that I can run one at a time and have them ready to go, so that I can do maintenance as necessary without having to shut down the entire plant. And it gave me the extra money to do that. It left me pretty strapped, but you know what? We're doing our thing. We're gonna try it out, see how it goes. Maybe next time I won't do that. If there is a next time, there's always be a next time. So we're going to install these. Even though we're only going to use 1, we're only installing one. We're going to install all 4 because that way we can easily switch between them while in the control room. You just turn one off, turn the other on. AO comes down and does his preventative maintenance, and we're good to go. We do have a couple spares just in case we need them. The one thing we do need to do down here, though... Oh, it's already on. Hey, thanks, game. Appreciate that. It connected it for us. So we have one connected. If we need to shut the other one, or that one off and the other one on to perform preventative maintenance, we'll have to come down and do that manually. There's a few things that the developers intentionally make manual so that we have to get out of the control room every once in a while. One is the transformer, another is the manual valves, the M1, 2, and 3 valves. Otherwise, we would just sit in there the whole time. And they don't... that's not the intent, right? There's lots of things to see. It's pretty, all that good stuff. So, here we go. We're coming up. We've got everything filled. We've got everything activated. I think we are ready to start with our checklist. So I'm doing one last check here. Fuel is not inserted, but it will be shortly. That's okay. We'll leave that with our checklist. Everything looks good here. External power. We got a fancy dancy schmancy turbine or generator, up there. Backup generator. This is all ready to go. Control rods inserted. When we get more money, we'll get more. All of these look full, right? We're good here. 2350, excuse me. We're nice and full there. This is overfilled and this is overfilled, but we'll worry about that later. Pressurizer looks good. Don't need to worry about this. Don't need to worry about this. Look at this. Look at this. I sure turn these off. Look at that. Bam. Pretty close to 50,000 if you ask me. Not bad. Not bad. All those are ready to go. We're only going to run one loop. The other loop is designed for maintenance. Backup. So we're just going to let it do its thing. Okay. So we are ready to go. With that wonderful music in the background, we're going to go ahead and start our startup checklist. And okay, so let's do it. We don't need to do the RCV because we already kind of did that ourselves. So activate all terminals. Let's cut the music. Time for serious business. This is serious business. External power on. Yep. Generator to manual. Check. Pressurizer thermostat on. Pressurizer heater on. Operating mode normal or nominal. I do that every single time. Insert fuel. I think we're good there. Yeah, so let's go load. Moment of truth. Outstanding. We've already primed our pumps and everything. Condenser vacuum on. We're going to go primary pumps to 15. So again, we're doing just loop 1. Just loop 1. Or, well, primary loop. Sorry, I keep saying 1. Just loop 3. So we'll turn this guy on and we'll go to 15 with him. Whoop. That's probably too much. Nope, we nailed it. Okay.
The reactor core coolant has started to circulate.
Forgot about these guys. Did we not? Yeah. Hang on, let me add that to my list. That should go right here. Dosing 50. Okay. So let's start that going. Dosing pump 5 0 set. Verify active. Okay. Good. It's coming up. Let's see here. Condenser pump. We're aiming for 31 on that guy. Condenser vacuum on. Condenser pump on. And we're going to set it to 2. I'm doing my alternate startup, not the simplified method. Probably going to give me an error. Nope. It just takes a while. I don't know why it's buggy. No matter how many times you click it. Resistor bank. We're going to go 1 on. Okay, we're green there. And now we need to verify that we are at pressure. No, we're not. We're going to let that keep coming up. And actually, I probably should have done that first. Let this come up before I start primary pumps. Because we're not hot, it's okay. But I do tend to like to let that sit for a minute until it gets closer. Everything else should be good. Oh, we need to verify MSCV to 0. Check. We will make sure this is at 0 and turn it on. Just make things happen a little quicker. This guy is going to stay at 0. We don't get the second set of numbers here because we don't have a turbine. Also because the switch isn't on. But I'm sorry, this one. This is the one I meant. We don't have a second one there. Not installed yet. How are we doing? 125. Coming up quickly, so it'll be there in just a moment. Okay, let's pull rods. Let's start with 90, I believe is where I normally start. Although we've got quite a bit of boron at this point. Maybe not quite a bit. Traces, we're okay. So that should be just fine for our purposes. While this is going, before I forget, I will go ahead and request start operations from the city. See how we do there. Ooh, now we'll do the sound. Hold on. I like the intense music. Yeah. Mission Impossible style. Cover your ears, this might be loud. Or turn down the volume. Very blue. That seemed
The reactor has reached critical
bluer
mass,
than normal.
and its status has changed to reactive.
Didn't it? What do we got going on here? Oh yeah, normally that's like in the middle. I don't know what made it super critical, but that's cool. I like it. I guess blueness is related to reactivity. I don't know where I got that tidbit from. but I remember it. Okay, we're now watching for this to get to 100. It is at 100. This is then going to start building. When this gets to 60, we will start. We will open our MSCV to 5, and our secondary pump to 25. So that's going to take a little while to build. The reason why we filled this so much is because this is going to drop. It's going to drop significantly down to like here-ish on our first go. Although I did prime the pumps, so it may actually not drop all that far, which I didn't consider. Yeah, I kind of primed them ahead of time, so this might be really full. Eventually it'll work its way back over here, the condenser, but that's okay. That's still coming up. Let's check our concentration. Not even to 1,000 yet. We're good there. Temperature still climbing, still climbing. Yep, let's pull out rod just a little bit, stay ahead of it. Because again, the more boron we have inside, the more this is going to keep coming up. So we'll let that continue. Iodine doing its thing. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Right. Oh. Normally this stays down here for me, but I guess we'll see. Pressure still waiting on it to come up. Looks good, just over 1,000, not too bad. We may slow that down. We might have pulled rods too quickly based on the boron. As the boron continues, it's gonna. So yeah, we're gonna go back to 90. Actually, we'll start 91. Will that stop it? Coming very rapidly. Need more. Let's go 93. Okay, we're cooling off too much, so we're going to go back to 92. Run over and check our pressure. Almost there. Very close. Just want to check our temperature trend. Okay. It's going to come down faster and faster because more and more boron. Our sound is done. Our intense music is over. It was good while it lasted. Okay, 60. Let's go 5 here. Not 10, 5. We'll go 25 here. Outstanding. Come back and check our temperature. Okay, it's kind of stalled out. That's fine. Come back and check this. 14, so we're about halfway there. Okay. That happened faster than expected. See how far this dropped? Down to 12,000. With my method, that's what happens. You have a huge swing of about, what is that, 38,000 liters, maybe more, because this is on its way back up. If we were here, I wouldn't be able to absorb that drop, and this would zero out, and it would be not good. My pressure is about right where I want it, at 60. This is coming up nicely. We're not showing much here, which means that I expect a drop soon. Yep, there's the drop. We might need more heat to sustain this for now. Pressure's good. Our torque is great. Run back over here. How are we doing? 17. I can probably go to triple speed here in a moment. This has cooled off a ton. Now we start doing the big drops. Let's go 85. That might be too much. But I want that back up to 300. Yeah, too much. Let's go 89. Is that enough? No. Let's go 90. That's weird. The control rods and the boron are acting strangely. I've never had it this. Never left control rods in this far into the process. So you're coming down a little bit. You're going back up. That's fine. That means you'll drag the pressure up. You're coming back up. That's okay. Temperature, how are we doing? Yeah, I'm good with 306. The more boron we have, I'm going to go to 2 speed now. Guessing the city gave us 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. And our estimated demand is... not there. Oh. Oh, geez. Oh, 16. Interesting. Wow. Oh, because the scale, because we have 2. Yeah, we're rated for a higher... Where is it that gives me that information? There's someplace that tells me what I'm rated for. I don't remember where. Oh man, so yeah, see, this cooled off a whole bunch. Now we go 85. How are we doing over here? 7,000, we're alive, we're in our hour. Okay, this is a little low. Let's, I need to keep an eye on that. I mean, when I normally run this, that's to be expected. It being that low is not unheard of, so I'm okay with it. 25. We're going to shut this off. We're going to reduce it when it gets to about 3,000, maybe 3,050. And then when it's just over 3,100, maybe 3,110, 3,115, we'll just completely shut it off altogether. So we need more out of here. Yep. To bring that temperature up, let's go all the way down to 80. Because it's going to fall as more boron passes through all the pipes and things. This we got to keep above 35. If this gets close to 35, are we climbing? Climbing? Yes. That's good. If it gets close to 35, we will stall our turbine, which is obviously not good. We'd have to kind of do another restart or catch it mid-stall, which is less than ideal. Here, let's speed things back up again. Good, we brought our temperature back up. I'm okay with it going over because with the boron being added, it will bring it back down. Third of the way there. This is still increasing. This is probably stabilizing a bit. We got these two stabilized, increasing, making a little more steam than the other two. That'll come back. That's all right. Oh, they're running around. Okay, so we will next minute we're gonna bring that back. Yep. Let's go down to 10. Pull it back. It updates every game minute. It will update by however much you're dosing by. Okay, this needs to come back. So let's go 7.5. I'm guessing this is going to end up in, it's going to end up in the 60s for sure. The amount of rod that we have inserted will be less. Ooh, this is coming down very quickly. What are you doing? I'm going to slow down. Whoops. You were increasing, but now you're not. Is it because of my temp? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go a big drop. We'll go 68. Hit it. I need that temperature up, and I need you. Okay, you're still at 40. That's fine. Torque, you're definitely within margin. Where I want to be. I have 30 minutes to get my power grid connected because they don't charge you for the first hour or penalize you. You don't get anything for getting it early. Where are you at? Oh my goodness, you are way high. Okay. Way high. Much more than I wanted. Yep, so let's actually go like 62. Forgot about it. Are we actually coming up? Nope. So let's go 60 to heat it up, and then we'll come back up to like 62 to get it back where we need it. Okay, you're good. You're staying at 40. You're staying at 220. You're getting back where we need you to be, or want you to be. Are you coming up still? Yeah, slowly but surely. Yeah, see, this is almost 3,200. Okay, that's fine. It walked away from me. I should have just turned it off, let it go one more, and then shut it off, but I didn't. And here we are. You're still coming up. Okay, we can increase game speed. You're still on your way. Still around 40, 42, 43, even better. That's probably because the temperature over with our reactors coming up. Do I want to take this out? No, it's only 81 over. It's not the end of the world. We'll just leave it. You can see our iodine has settled down. No longer spiking. Oh, you shouldn't be going up that high. Let's get back to 62. Got it. Okay. 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 Bada bing, bada boom. We are started, folks. We are up. We are running. We are magical. I'm going to run over my 20-minute goal by a little bit in order to 16. I like that much better. Although I don't need this that high. How fast are you climbing? By a lot. Let's give you 2 notches. Are you close? Getting there? Should still be holding it. Let's give you a little bit more. Maybe we can cool you, bring you back down a little bit. This should be now stopped. Coming down a little bit. Okay, definitely slowing though. Okay. Yeah, we're there. We are started. We are up and running. I will, excuse me. A little cough there. I will shut this, or not shut this off, but get this going when I get to 3,000. And everything else is looking pretty slick. You've decided to stay there, which I like. Have you stopped yet? You have. Yeah, so we went about 78 over where we wanted. That's what you get when you forget. But at least I didn't leave it at 50. Oh man, we'd be 35 or higher, or 3,500 or higher. I mean. So okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go triple speed until I get to 3,000, and then that'll be the end of the episode. Our startup was successful. Not too much chaos. The only thing I really had to manage or mismanaged was. You're probably good. Let's turn you off. Okay. The only thing I had to a little blip with is my boron levels, but it's okay. They're still going to work. They're still functional. I just am pulling out control rods more than I would otherwise need to, and that's okay. So this is going to come up. This is going to get to 3052 because it's my first time running it. I don't know why it does that. And I'm going to hold Alt and Shift to be able to mash these keys. I'm not going to touch these. That's automatic. I do not close this until I am in sync using the synchroscope. Let it keep coming up, waiting for above 3050. I just know it's going to stop at 3052 just because. There it is. Let it come back around. Mash, 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 mash. One more, one more. Hit it. We got green sync and close. Donezo. 23. So we're producing a little more than I would have expected. 21 is usually where it is, but this is going to settle trend downward. Are you warm? Yeah, that's probably a wire right there. But we ended up with 45 pressure there, 238 on the temperature, both well above our stall thresholds. Almost 6 on the torque. 309 over here. A little higher than what we're aiming for. A little higher than what we're aiming for. Better to overshoot than undershoot, I suppose. So, there you go. End of episode 3. We had a successful startup. And we are rocking and rolling. In my next episode, I'll probably, if I'm just going to save this now, we're probably going to, I don't need these. We're probably going to go through and, I don't know, manage, trace the demand a little bit, see how it goes. This is as far as I've ever gone with chemicals. The only times I've used chemicals is to get to this point. For like startup videos and guides and things. So I've never really just had it run for a little while. And that's what we're going to do because I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of excited about it. So please come back, see it again, and we'll let you know how it turns out. Thanks so much for stopping by. See you in the Discord. I am Leonidas.